What is up, guys? Welcome back to the second part of today's live stream. Today we're going to be working on the villager minecart separator thing that we were working on that I showed you in Friday's video. Mobs and Minecarts in 1.9. I highly recommend that video. I really had a lot of fun making that one. By the way, if you're wondering how I did the thing at the end, in 1.9, Ender Dragons automatically have no AI. They will no longer destroy your world in the overworld. So, also, Minecarts cannot pick up Ender Dragons, as far as I know. I've played around with it a lot. So, what I basically did here is, first, I teleport this Ender Dragon to minus 200, so it disappears. Then, I basically summon a minecart with the tag of yes, with a motion going this way. So I time it just right so it looks like it's continuous. That is already has a passenger of an Ender Dragon. Then we kill the minecart that was there originally so that it just transforms. So you gotta push it at the right time. Yeah, there you go. See? That's how that works. Alright. Let's find where the villager thing is, though. I don't remember where I put that. Is this it over here? This might be it. Yeah, I think this is it. So, first of all, let me show you how the existing version works, okay? We've got a whole bunch of villagers in here. This is, I guess, the output from your villager breeder, all right? We've got a whole bunch of... I have not tested this with lots of different amounts of villagers. In fact, what I should probably do is do give @p command block and build up a few, like, there, just to make sure we... let's build down a few. Yeah, like that. And then we'll make it a repeat command block that needs redstone and say summon villager down to, and then we'll get a lever, because I'm not actually sure how this works with but anyway, let's just say this amount, right? So basically, look at those baby villagers. Kill @e type equals villager c equals 2. Obviously they're not meant to be breeding, but so you've got this whole mess of villagers here. This is probably where your breeder lets out, right? And we've got minecarts here and here, just because it varies between 1 and 2 villagers it gets out. Basically, you have a really fast pulse letting 1 or 2 out, but again, I don't know how it's going to work with multiple things. And then I also put a water stream at their head just for a second to help push them out. So let's see this in action. Yeah, a whole bunch escaped this time. Did you see that? So let's kill everything, and let's turn this on. Let's just see what this looks like. Whoa! Hey! Oh, okay. None of that. How about down 3? Nope. Alright. How about down 4? Nope. Again. That's a bad idea. Let's go down 5. That should do it. Alright. So now we have a whole bunch, and I'm fairly sure that just a lot of villagers are going to get out. Yeah, a lot of them went out. Okay, so now what I'm thinking, first of all, what I actually want to do first is I want to go and get Nathan Ryan's setup from his recent video. So I'm going to go download that. Let's go do that. Nathan Ryan. I want to download his latest setup. Nathan Ryan. Ugh. Lag. Nathan Ryan. Ugh, stop. Oh my god, it's really bad. Nathan Ryan. There we go. Okay, here we go. Nope, wrong channel. This is the Nathan Ryan we want. Hey, Alpha. Alpha-Roo. Is it gonna work this... Ugh, this lag is so awful. Nathan Ryan. Okay, we want this channel right here. I want to download the old version. Here we go. Automatically getting villagers into minecarts. This is his latest thing. So I want to download a schematic of his thing. Here. Oh, he doesn't have a download. Okay. So let me just watch what he does then. Sorry you guys can't see it right now, but I just want to review how he does his. Trying to remember. One sec. I mean, this is basically how I would do it, if I remember correctly. Why would you have the fence there? I'm trying to figure out what he's doing here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what he did. Yeah, I don't really want to use that. I kind of want a little bit more elegant of a design. But I'll keep that in mind. So, yeah, this is only good for a few villagers. I think we should just start from scratch, honestly. I'd like to have it so that we're looking at it of villagers just in a small area in 1x1 tube. Like right here. Okay, like so. Alright. So here's our villager tube. And let's also get the command block right here. Summon villager. Whoops. Summon villager 2 blocks down. Repeat, and let's get a lever on top there. Good. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of villagers here. Like, how many is that? Like 24 villagers. Let's just start doing some experimenting. So, one possibility that we could try is getting a dispenser with a minecart. So basically, what I learned from my video is... What I learned from my experimentation is that in order for mobs to be picked up by minecarts in 1.9, both the minecart and the mob have to be moving independently of each other, meaning not because they're bumping up against one another, and they have to collide at the same time, which is actually rarer than you might think. Now let's get a powered rail. Okay. Let's get another type of block, like slime blocks. Yeah, let's do... No, not slime blocks. Let's just do diorite. Okay. Now, I don't believe this will work, but let's just give it a shot. Okay. Now we'll put in a whole bunch of minecarts. Oh, bye, Red Voxel. Okay. So let's just say we activated this. And we put that there. Is it really just that simple? Is that really all there is to it? And then maybe it's just like giving it a little update? It can't be that simple. It can't. obviously, this is not... Actually, let's put this right there so that nothing escapes. And then we'll do like a... So, how about this? How about every time we push a button, it does a... Every time we push a button, it'll do a quick pulse. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. This is too close. Pull it back. Okay, button there. Redstone dust there. Let's do a monostable circuit, like so. Grab a repeater. And put this there. And then how about we actually have one pushing back? So when that's there, we're gonna need this to push back like so. So then we'll come down here. Again, just for demonstration purposes. And do something like this. That should work, right? No, that didn't work. Okay, first of all, kill... Okay, tell you what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna try and do like a zero-tick thing. Let me see if I remember even how to set one of these up. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I remember how to do these. So if I do like this, or no, it's like this. And actually this needs to be a sticky piston. I'm not sure if I remember entirely how to do this. So now if I give this a pulse, I don't know. Is that doing what I want? So if I put this there with dust coming out of it, and then what am I supposed to do? I do like, well, whatever. This'll do. You think it should be a normal person? Hey, Vanilla Burp, welcome. Vanilla Burp, I'm actually trying to raise money for the commission that you're working on for us. So yeah, guys, remember, the sooner we raise the money, the sooner we can get a teaser out to you guys. You say you think it should be a normal piston? I don't think that matters, does it? Oh, wait, it would matter. I get it. I get why. Yeah. Yes, you're right. You're right. Because if I do this... No. That doesn't make sense, because it would have to come back. What? So what am I... Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. What? I think I'm just going to need to check elsewhere, but it doesn't matter because I don't think we really need that right here. All we really need, I think, is some setup like this. That actually won't work because we don't want to be moving anything over here. Well, basically... You have a sticky which pulled the block. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, you're right. But another thing we could also do is just have a, Actually, yeah, you're right. Let's just do it that way. So let's get a normal piston and do that. Arrgh. Piston. Piston. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so that's going to push out this way, which we're going to need to push back immediately. I'm hoping just this quick update will do something for us. So let's just do it like this, okay? Let's have this there, like this, like this. So if we have a button right here. Well, a button. Actually, let's do one more out so we get a one-tick pulse. Skipping this song. With a sticky piston below it. And then button there. Alright, let's see what happens if we do it like this. I don't think this will work, actually. Oh, it did work. Interesting. Okay. We may need something faster, though. We may need a 0 tick. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We are going to want to go down beneath there. Let's do this. And in fact, let's do this. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, what if we add to this delay? Oh, right, it wouldn't go anyway. Duh. I think the key is that we have to have this already active. In which case, it might not even matter. The whole, the whole piston part. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now what if we have a whole bunch of villagers in there? That seems to work. I don't know why. Why would anyone want this to be a more difficult system? Now, what if we just disconnect the piston entirely? Then what happens? That still works. So what I'm not understanding here is why in the world Nathan Ryan, who seems like a pretty intelligent guy, would make this so complicated. Because this works perfectly. I'm not quite sure I understand the logic behind this. Yeah, there goes one. Oh, I think we may be out of minecarts, but interesting. Let's get a hopper and like that, and then let's get a command block that's gonna do summon item. Item ID minecart count 1. That should work, right? Yep. Clearly it's having trouble picking them up, though. Oh, well, duh, because they're... Right. In that case, let's actually do this. Let's actually do that. Going into... Hold on, let's actually... Yeah, just so we have some nice backup here. Chest. Welcome back, Topaz. Yeah, let's just do a chest. So again, I don't know why this would be so complicated. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Let's also get a hopper minecart. Like, it seems pretty simple. I'm trying to figure out what problem it is that we're gonna run into. Whoops. Summon item. Item ID minecart count 1B. And let's also actually give it an age tag just so it'll despawn if it's full. So age 59998. Or no, 5990. That's fine. Let's do it like that. And then put a lever on it. Yeah, that should all be going into the chest and everything. Yeah, perfect. In fact, we should probably put a whole bunch of minecart with hoppers there. There we go. Alright. So yeah, again, I don't see what the big deal is. What is the flaw that everyone is... What could possibly be the flaw with this system? I mean, it seems to me like this is working perfectly. And tell you what else we could do is we could let's just do kill Addy. And let's do... So what is the difficulty? Why did we need that whole special system? You know? Well, anyway, tell you what we should do. Let's do this. If I remember how to do it correctly. I'm not sure I remember how to do this correctly, but I'll give it a shot. It's gonna be hard to kind of explain what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll make sense. So we do this. Let's get glass, actually. Is that gonna bounce back? Let's see. Oh, interesting. It didn't work this time. Okay. Okay, that actually makes sense. So maybe we do need the piston. Right? Because it makes sense because before, all of the entities bumping up against each other, that was where the collision... all that collision caused the minecart to move. So that makes sense. Okay, I get it. So that means that... I think I'm starting to understand why this is so difficult to do. Yeah, I'm starting to understand this now. So, if we get this button again, and this button goes to... let's just rebuild it. Whatever. Alright, we got this button. Goes into redstone. Goes into a sticky piston to create a monostable circuit. We get a repeater coming out of it with a block. One end goes in there. The other goes here. I wonder if this will actually work without any delay thing. Let's see. Let's use this. I'm not sure if it's actually doing anything. Okay, that seemed to work. Let's do it like that, then. And this will also trigger this. So if we do this, good. That does that. Let's get just some villagers in there, because the problem was before it was the collision was preventing it. Okay, so that's with like a few villagers. Now let's do a whole bunch of villagers and try now. Yeah, that seemed to work still too. Okay, so so yeah, the piston thing may be necessary in order for, so I guess the piston thing is necessary for smaller numbers of villagers. Yeah. Okay, but like I said, let me see if I can remember how to make this thing work. If we just do, I'm trying to remember how to make this thing work. It's been a long time since I've built one of these. I believe then you have like a redstone torch over here. Is that it? So that when you have a minecart on there, okay, that's interesting. Why didn't that work? I'm trying to remember how this happens here. Oh, is it powering it from that far away? Really? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it does work. It does work. Okay, perfect. So, the only thing is that I was wrong about that. I was wrong about it being, I think we may need a slab. I was wrong about how it, right? I can't explain it now. Whatever. Goes up to, I don't really know how else to describe it. But I guess another thing we could do also is just have a minecart there, no redstone. And that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. The only thing is, right. How about a fence post? That would work. It's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I built one of these. I think that would work. So now if we push the button... Ah, it didn't work. Interesting. Why? Oh, because I forgot to activate this. Right. Okay, kill. Try that again. So if we give this a push... Yeah, that should work. That should work just fine. Okay. So now all we gotta do is this. Let's see how reliable this really is. Assuming that this contraption that I'm building is reliable. Fill, bam, bam, bam. Over to here. Once again, guys, if you are interested in donating, all of their donations go toward Wesley, the map that Dragon014 and I are working on. So it is very much appreciated. What is it? Is it half slab? Or slab? Stone, slab, and that's it. Okay, what about slab 2? Nope, slab 1.
Let's play pinball.
Or maybe it's upside down or bottom, top, half, stop. What is the thing for it? Half or bottom. Come on. Top. Is that a thing? Top? No. Upside down. Alright, then just stone, slab. 4. 6. 8. Yup, it's 8. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All the way down to the end. And then let's put some lava in here. Like so. Okay, that's fine. Now let's grab our fences. I don't care. Dark oak. Yeah, these should work, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. So we actually need one more of these again. So that this can just die. Is this song saying kick me? Or get off? I don't know. Okay, that should do it. Now we'll grab our powered rails, our detector rails, our regular rails. There we go. Okay.
Let's play pinball.
Oh, we heard this earlier today. Bam, bam, bam. Ah! Come on. Bam, 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 bam. Alright.
Turbo mode enabled.
And I believe that putting these in there will not affect it, right? Because if it might though. Let's just see. I don't think it will. If I power this, will this change if I power this? No, it won't. Great. Ah. Power, 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 and power. Okay. Now we can just run through here and place all the rest of the rails. Ugh. You guys still with me? Like so. Great.
Congratulations. You scored 0.
Yay, thank you. Okay, this should work, I believe. So, let's kill all. Okay, and now let's actually carefully summon in exactly the number we want. So let's see, how many is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's get 18 villagers. Exactly. Also, let's put this up here and do summon villager like that. I'm skipping this song. This doesn't sound very good to me. Alright. Now let's take this. Oh, also we're going to need a lever on here as well. But let's count it out. 18. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, let's see how this works. Here comes number 1. And number 2. Did it already break? Yup, it did. Okay. So, why? Is the question. Let's kill all again. Let's just put a bunch of villagers in there. Try this again. 1. Good. Maybe it has a cooldown time for all the villagers to get into place. That's also possible. But, of course, it's also possible that it's not 100% reliable. Yeah. Looks like that's a possibility. Okay, in that case, what if we have, in addition to the block moving, we have a another entity doing some collision here. So, actually, that wouldn't really matter, would it? All right, how about this then? Let's make the ramp sloped. That would kind of ruin this whole effect, though. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Also, this would be in the way. Or we could put a slab there, also. Nope, that still won't go through. What about a fence? Oh, a fence gate. That'd be good. Let's try a fence gate. And I don't think villagers would do well in there. Because they can get out, can't they? Fairly sure they can easily get out. If they decided that they wanted to move. Which I'm shocked none of them have yet. Maybe because they're on a rail. Whoa! Yeah, okay. Alright, so clearly the method we've been using is not 100% reliable. But can we figure out why? What if we double this up? Double up this, this thing here. Whatever you want to call it. So we go, like, through here again after a short period. Like this. And in fact, we can even give it a lot of time right now. So let's see what this looks like. Oh, that would actually need to be a lot longer, wouldn't it? Because of the button. Because of the length of a button press. So, what we may actually end up... No. Let's just make it longer for the button press. Yeah, that would actually kind of work, maybe. What if we did a lever instead? Let's see. No, let's put a button back. But this time let's use this wooden button. Nope, not long enough. Which is shorter, the stone or the wooden? I can never remember. It's obviously the stone. Yep. Okay. So let's kill Adi. Make sure... Are we stocked up? Yeah, we are. Okay. So let's place in our glass again. Get a whole bunch of villagers. And let's see now. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Okay, that didn't work. So why is that? Let's destroy this piece of redstone and see if another one of these pulses will do it. Alright, here's my theory. Or my idea. Let's get an Enderman in a minecart. Or maybe something that's easier to get, like a passive mob of some sort. A cow. Let's get a cow in a minecart. And let's get him... First of all, let's make this glass. It shouldn't matter that that's glass, should it? No. Okay, great. And let's... Whoops. Whoa. Let's do this. With a cow. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's reverse that situation a little bit. Nope, I want it on there. There we go. Like so. So what would happen if we... No, that'll just cause him to go out again. How about... Is there a way to get them to the side? Is there... What's something that's not a full block that they can still fall into? Maybe a stair? Would a stair work? No, the stair wouldn't work. But we could possibly do something like this. Would that work? I don't know why this would do anything at all differently, actually, but I'm just curious to see if it will do something. Let's just take a look. I mean, I doubt it. Oh, I forgot to put the dust in there. I mean, I don't see why anything would be different. Oh, I removed this. Right, I forgot. Okay. Let's try this. Ah! The struggles. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. I just had like a little panic attack there. Also, I think this would actually need to be a solid block. Yeah. Alright, what if it's a longer delay? No, then that would happen, right? Of course. I'm just wondering if there's a way... to get it so that the villagers align just right. I'm not actually basing any of this off fact, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of just messing around with stuff here. So, like, if we do this, what would happen? And we give this a shot. Right, it works the first time. Then what? Works the second time. Works the third time. Maybe we're just getting really lucky here. Would be my guess. This actually seems to be working pretty well. There's no logical reason why this would be working well, though. Are we out of minecarts? I think we're out of minecarts. Yeah, there's no logical reason why this would be working well. But let's also do this. Yeah, like that. And I'm gonna put this over here. And then I'm gonna do a delay to a command block that's going to clone. Are you guys even there? Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are even there. Clone. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Over to bam, bam, bam. That's good. Again, I can't tell if you guys are there or not. Let me know in the chat. Let me check OBS again, just to make sure. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let me try relaunching my Twitch app. I think it's my Twitch app that's broken. Let me try switching my Wi-Fi network. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Redstone Scientist. Alright, now it should be up, so write a message if you're still here. Because I have no way of knowing right now. Okay, yups in Discord. Great. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try this again. Did it just do 2 at once? That's odd. Why is that happening? Is it... This should not be powered. Interesting. I don't know why. Huh. It could possibly have something to do with this. I mean, I highly doubt it. Yeah, I think it had something to do with that for some reason. I see you. Oh, great, and now an ad. Okay, so let's kill all. Let's try with just a few. Could that trapdoor really have made a difference? I can't imagine. I just cannot imagine that that trapdoor made a difference. That seems so unlikely. I guess it did. Alright, let's kill all. Now let's just do a lot. Good. That is just an insane number of villagers right there. And as expected, it probably... Wow! It actually worked. So the question is, why does it work? Why is this trapdoor so great? Also, there's some visual glitches going on here. And, yeah. Ah, they're wandering, that's why. Let's see if we can maybe drop them down. Is that gonna drop them at all? If we do this, what would that do? Would that leave them on there? I'm not even sure. If we do this... Would that first one leave them on there? I have to review my villager cell technology here, but I believe it would not matter. But because it's like going around the bend, it may be hitting them. That's possible. Ah, you know what I should do instead, though? Is a slab like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Kill. That would actually do it. And I think that would prevent the collision as well. It's been a long time since I made one of these. You say the trapdoor may just push them forward just enough. But why would they need to even be pushed forward? And also the question is this a directional design? It might be. Alright, now let's get the detector rails. Bam, 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 bam. Not bam, bam. This may be directional. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Okay. Now let's do the... This should work, right? Yeah, that should stop them. Great. Even if there's nothing there, right? Yeah, perfect. So let's plow through this. Ah! Oh my god, what did we do? I don't think that should be a problem. Let's just see. Let's increase the delay on this like we did before. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually not doing... Is it because it's not a full block? Is that why? That doesn't seem right, but... Whoops. Is it because it's not a full block? Yeah, it... No, it's... I mean, it's... It has nothing to do with that. I guess it just has to be on the same level. Okay. Interesting. Alright, in that case, I may just for the sake of... Because this is not what this creation's about. It's not about the villager holding cells. And I could look up one that I saw recently, which is really good, but... I'm not going to. I don't know. It's also going to be slower, but that's okay. Okay. So we've got our detector rails. Not there. We're actually going to go out one more. And then grab this. And do a torch. Like that. Did that not do anything? Oh, I guess because there's nothing there right now. A torch. Let's actually make this one a slope. So, now, let's see what happens if we do that. I don't think this should matter. Yeah. That should do it. Back up to 4. For what? Viewers? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think this is an okay design to work with right here. Let's just do that. So it'll be like this. Again, this is not what this creation is about. This is just for testing purposes, so we can test it with it being run automatically without a button. That's why we're doing this. And in fact, we don't want that. We want a fence. There we go. I think that's it. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. We could also just pull it across like this. Like so. This is fun anyway. Good, I'm glad you guys are having fun. We're gonna be doing just a little bit more work on this, and then we'll move on to Deponia, because I know you guys have been wanting to see that. Okay, here we go. We also need torch. Ah, darn, I put slabs here all over the place. Dang it. That stinks. Okay. Gonna finish up these torches. You can tell I'm getting tired. I am gonna want another break before Deponia. Okay. Alright, let's just go across with this. Okay. That should go across into the torch towers. Oh, I forgot to put the redstone down. Let's do that first. Redstone. There we go. Nope, not there. There. Bam. Like so. Okay. And then let's finish the torch towers. This'll work. There we go. Torch. I like your streams that much. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I'm glad you enjoy them. I do too. I mean, I really only enjoy them when other people are enjoying them. And there. You're gonna get a chance to work on your Easter map though as soon as I go on break, which is gonna be pretty soon. Okay, across we go. All right. That should work fine now. I missed one. Okay. Obviously, I can't just speed along here. Okay. Whoops. So, this design may be directional. The thing is, I don't want to release a video about this, you know, the villager separator thing, until I know why it works. I mean, you would think that that's an important thing. Okay, like that. Alright. Now then. Let's get a whole bunch of villagers. That should be good. And let's actually do this. Let's get a repeater in here. Like that. So let's actually count how long this takes for a cooldown. One thousand. I actually don't think we even need that second pulse anymore. Let's try without that second pulse for a while. Oh, what the heck? Why are they not doing what they're supposed to be doing? I thought we had this all figured out. We have one go in. Yeah, okay. Then another one goes. Okay. And another one. It works fine. It should be working fine. Oh, that's right, because villagers can now move themselves. That, right, I totally forgot that villagers can move themselves. Now, I mean, mobs can move themselves in minecarts now. Oh, dang it. So what if I put a block there? Would it work? Then I don't think they'd be able to escape, because they wouldn't want to pathfind over there. Yeah, I think this will work, because then they won't want to pathfind. Because now mobs can actually move themselves while they're in minecarts in 1.9, which is silly, if you ask me. Alright, now let's try. Let's just give this a shot. We may not even need the wall thing, actually. If this works well enough. Yeah, you can see the rendering problems that are being caused here. This... Wait, what? That's weird. It's extremely weird. It may need to be one block farther. I'm just watching here to see if any of them move. Very strange. In fact, this actually may be a good thing to do. This actually may be a good strategy to also put a powered rail here, because then when they activate it, when there's a minecart there, the powered rail will be deactivated, which means that they'll have a harder time actually going places, so that may work. He didn't want to be first, yeah. Let's just see what that looks like. What? Okay, so obviously we do need the pushing and pulling of the block, because that didn't work. Yeah, let's just try this. Okay, now let's actually start building up the clock. So let's call that one... First, how about this? Let's start off with 2 seconds. Yeah, so that would be... Let's see here. Let's make a clock this way. So... 8, 9, 10, so hold on. Yeah, so this would be another 4 and 2. So we can put one here and one here. Yeah. Alright, let's start out like this. The villager doesn't have the stuff in him to be a YouTube commenter if he doesn't want to be first. Very true. I'm not sure how long the pulse has to be. I guess it doesn't really matter because we shorten it anyway. But just in case, let's make it 2 ticks strong. Oh, look, they're trying to escape. You see this? You see these naughty villagers trying to escape? Alright, then. I wonder if that'll work. Let's get a button. I wonder if this'll work. Oh, it does work with the glass there. Okay. So, this'll deter them even further from moving because they don't want to stay put. Jeez. Just stay there. Goodness gracious. Because Easter eggs. Very nice. What? No, you see what happened? What? Did you just see that? No, that is not... What are you trying to do, my friend? What in God's name are you trying to do? Will that fix it? Is that gonna make you happy if I do it like that? I think that may be the only way to make him happy. By putting the fences down below here. Jeez. Come on, guys. Why don't they like their cells? You're kidding me. It still isn't working? Ugh. Here's something else we could do. We could take a piston, and I wonder if that'll power it this way. I wonder if a piston will get powered from this. I doubt it, but just in case. Minecart. Whoop. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, let's just do this then. How about that? What'll happen now? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna leave them like that, alright? Actually, that's not fine, because then they're not on this thing. Oh, God. This is quite frustrating indeed. You've got to be kidding me. Are we gonna have to redo all these things? Come on. Alright, get rid of this. Dang it. This makes me angry. Oh, good idea. Activate... No, because we need... Oh, that's actually... Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. Okay. Sure, let's try that. About activator rails. Okay. Let's, do activator rails, then. What happens when an activator rail is right there? And we... If we have a villager in there, what'll happen? Because we also don't want him to be on the tracks. Ah, yeah, puts him on the tracks. Dang it. Ugh. I don't know. I don't really even know what I'm thinking now. I'm trying to just remember the great design that I got shown recently. One second, guys. Tuna, lettuce, tomato. Yeah, I know Sheen to Pudding's design. Let me look that up. It was either Sheen to Pudding or Mizuma Games, the one I'm thinking of. I can't remember which. Villager Trading Halls. Simple Villager Trading Hall. Is this it? Oh, this is tileable. Ah, I see. Okay, so how do you make it? I get it. Okay. Alright, let me show you. Fill. I get it. Okay, so basically, it goes like this. I should have kept it open in the other window. Darn it. Really should have kept it open in the other window, because now I can't remember. I believe it's like this. I gotta... Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it back up again. See, because I can't... I thought I could do it from memory. I can't. Okay. Pause. Alright, let me see if I can do this now. It goes... How does this go? So we go... down... Okay, so we go down... from here. And it's a redstone block every other, I guess. Whoops. So, this is going to be kind of hard for me to follow. After this first one, we've got... It's 2 layers of this. And then we've got trapdoors beneath there. That's to let them out. Whoops. Trap door. Beneath there to let them out. And then we've got more blocks over here. We don't need to worry about... Let's just put the fence gates there anyway. Just because. Okay. And block on top also just because... Just in case that's partially why it works, just in case. Let's also grab this. This is actually just such a brilliant design. If I can get it to work, that is. So we have these two, right? And then we have this guy with that, which would be going over to... Now I cannot remember how to do it. I mean, I'm looking at it, and I can't figure out how to do it. Ah, that's why. Because I forgot about this. No? That still won't matter. It must be directional, that's why. Nope, there it goes. Okay. Defense gate so there's if it doesn't fly into the gap on the direct blocks in the front. Yeah, I know. There's a video that shows in which way to place the rails. Okay, but I think I may have figured it out. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Alright, I'll take a look in the description. No, it's not. Oh, I see. You mean in the comments, yeah. I see. How to place rails. Here we go. So we've got these. There's no way I'm going to remember all this. How in the world am I supposed to remember this? Let's just figure it out ourselves. Because he goes there. And then... Okay, just forget it. Just forget this whole thing. This is silly, the fact that we're even trying this. How about this? Instead, we do this. This is so silly that I was even trying to do this. Scoreboard objectives add villager count. Dummy. Why? I don't know why I wasn't just doing this earlier. And then just taking a command block. And doing this. Kill at E. C equals 2. R equals 1. Or let's do R equals 2. And then another one coming off of that. It's going to do scoreboard. Players. Add. At P. Villager count 1. There. I don't know why I wasn't doing that earlier. Okay. Let's give this a shot now. It seems we've totally abandoned the design from my video. But let's give this a shot. Is it seriously not working now? Alright, kill. Get a bunch of villagers. Give me that pulse. Perfect. Scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar, villager count. And, let's also get rid of this. And do... a chain command block. Or rather, whoops, let's just do this. An impulse command block that says, scoreboard, players, reset, star, villager count, and we'll do another one of these that goes Score execute at e type equals villager. Where? Over here. So that's what X, Y, and Z we're looking at. That's 238, 60, negative 1884. Actually, if we want to do this here, X equals 238, Y equals 60, Z equals negative 1884, R equals 2, I guess. Scoreboard, players, add, total villagers, villager count. What just happened? Villager count 1. So when I do this, oh, this should be impulse, actually. And we should move it over to here. On impulse, needs redstone, and get a torch. That should do it. Okay. Let's, first of all, kill all. Whoops. Kill all. Alright. Now let's do this. Stop. Alright, there are 59 villagers. Now this should work. Now we'll start the clock. We actually haven't tested if this clock is long enough, but let's give it a shot anyway. Oh, this isn't working. Wonder why that's not working. Huh. That's so weird. Must be a glitch. Alright, let's put that there then. There we go. Okay, now let's kill all. Kill all. Stop this. Okay. Alright, now let's do our test for real, guys. Here we go. And this also, this thing has to be execute at ye type equals villager R equals 3. Oh, and C equals 1, of course. There we go. This, yeah. Alright. So, here we go. We're adding a whole bunch of villagers. We're going to stop adding the villagers. We have 61 total villagers. We're going to start the clock. 1, 2, 3. So far, it's working like a charm. No problems. So the question is, why does this work? Why did the wooden trapdoor make such a difference? I'm really not sure. Huh. Let's see how fast we can make this. Also, we clearly don't need this second pulse, so we can get rid of all this. So let's see here. This whole thing takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we could potentially really shorten this. Let's try that. This is so far like waiting to the very end when it gets there. Even shorter, I'd say. This is kind of scary, just making it shorter and shorter. I think it's actually working, though. Despite the fact that this is happening, I think this is actually working. No, it's actually not. It's too fast. Actually, let's get rid of this, because this was causing problems before. So let's get rid of that, and let's instead just add a big buffer. Hopper. And let's get a rail with a bunch of minecart hoppers. Adding just a whole bunch there. And, whoops, add a repeat command block here. Summon item ID minecart count 1B age 5995. Alright. It's because the villagers are now pushing the minecart towards the block it has to bounce off of to start going out. I'll have to think about that for a minute. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Let's move this over here. And put lava over here. Coming. One sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Well, this is a mess. I was trying to do lava just in case the what do you call it fails. Okay, lava. There we go. Alright, let's give this a shot. And I don't think we're going to be playing Zephonia tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe after I eat. Possibly. It's possible. Alright, let's reset this. Add a bunch of villagers. We have 62 villagers now. It looks like this is actually T flip-flopping, which is interesting. Let's actually watch that. No, it appears to be fine. Okay, something is wrong with this, because this isn't working. Okay, how about this? Let's change this to just be type not player. Okay, try this again. One last time. For old time's sake. Alright, we only have 28 villagers now. Let's try this. That's weird that that's happening. Okay, how about instead of kill, we do TP? And the lava seems to actually be causing difficulties. Okay, I don't think this will be a problem now. Yeah, this shouldn't be an issue now. Okay. 14 villagers. Let's also add another one of these over to here with the same commands, just in case, because there's a reset time on the activator rail, which is why I'm adding another one of these, because of the reset time. Yeah, exactly. I just read your comment. I just want to see how fast we can really make it. Okay, stop. Okay, let's also do this. Add a command block here that will do scoreboard players add total pulses, villager count 1, and let's do over here as well scoreboard. Oh, that actually does everything we need it to. That's fine. Alright, let's reset. We have 35 villagers. So far seems to be working. Okay, looks good to me so far. Should we try a little bit faster? It may be too fast. No, it's fine, actually. It's actually doing okay. Obviously, you know, that thing's happening, but it's actually not doing terribly. I think it's clearly got them all, right? So, let's shut this off. Just let that thing get used up. Can't I use a sticky piston instead of the 2 I have now? I don't think so, because what I wanted... Because there's a delay in the piston retracting, so because I wanted the sticky piston... I mean, maybe. No, I can't, because it's a short pulse, and otherwise it'll just act as a T flip-flop. And I need it to just be a really short pulse, otherwise villagers can escape. And minecarts can escape. But we could try it, actually. Let's see what happens if this is a sticky piston. Yeah. The thing is that the thing with the 2 regular pistons was faster. Otherwise, we'd have to keep resetting it, which we don't want to have to do. So let's replace this again. And this as well. Yeah, because this is just much faster. Okay. Actually, you know what else we could do? Is we could just do this. Set block, or how about this? Test for block, bam, 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 air. Is detector rail. Okay, detector rail 10. Whoops. Had the data value of 0, so set block, bam, 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 detector rail 0. Okay, so what if we just do this? Just to make it a little faster. Let's see what happens then. Nah, I don't think it works. Unless we do that. No? Huh. Okay, for some reason the villagers aren't dying though. That's interesting. You're right. I don't really have to care at all about speed. I was just kind of messing around, getting a little carried away. But I say we create a much cleaner version of this now. So let's turn this off. And let's go ahead and make a clean version. Okay. So here we've got a villager cell, right? Your breeder falls into here. This is me. This is tutorial mode right here. You got your villagers falling in here. All right. Let's grab this command block. I really didn't need to go all the way over here to just... I could have just typed that in. Oh, you're right. It's killing the detector rail items too. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Paste that in there. Grab a lever. So... whatever am I to do with all of these villagers, you ask? Well, you can separate them into minecarts. I say, if we just take a wooden trapdoor and put it right there, and take a dispenser and put it beneath here. Is that how I did it? Yeah. I know I should turn off the tile drops. I will. And we put a powered rail here. Let's continue this track out. Let's grab a lever. I suppose we could try again. I think this has to be a solid block. I'm not positive, but let's just try. And here, We just need... Yeah, no, it's better to have 2 pistons because a piston has a 3 game tick cooldown. And we're doing it in 2 game ticks, I think. Or no, are we? Maybe not. Let's just try this. No, I'm thinking it through. It doesn't make sense. You should use this for the fastest possible pulse of the block, I mean. Okay, so we've got a minimalist thing here. Let's grab some hoppers so we can show people where they put their minecarts in. All your minecarts are gonna go in here. Let's get a chest. Let's try and make this as efficient as possible. I'm just sort of trying to work it through in my mind here. First of all, let's just make sure that works. Nope. Oh, right, because it needs to be a short pulse. Duh. Let's just see if this timing works. Yep, that worked. Okay. So, we've got a monostable circuit here. In fact, this could go into here. No, it doesn't work like that. My bad. Like so. And then this can go into here. I mean, I don't think you can compact that much more. But let's go down to here, because this is where we're going to need to get the minecart from. So let's say that your input is on... Your input is right over here. I mean, I don't know how else to compact this, honestly. It doesn't need a lot of compacting. I mean, that should do it. Except, it's not. Ah, because I don't have a repeater coming out of it. That's why. Right. Okay, so this needs to be a repeater. That's gonna be tough, actually. That's fine. Like that's perfectly fine. Is it? Yeah, I know that I set it up badly. Wait, actually, if I set it up over here, the same thing, it shouldn't matter, right? Will it? I'm like drawing a blank. Whoops. Yeah, that works. So there we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Yep, perfectly. That works perfectly. And I would also suggest putting a block there, just in case. I mean, I think that's all there is to it. That should do it. Actually, adding a hopper minecart there would only create a buffer. Why is this locational? I don't think this is locational. Alright, now let's do, like, a whole mess of them. Let's just leave this on for a while so we get really bad lag spikes. Look how pretty, how they're all twirling. Alright, how many do we have here? Like, 180. Alright, let's see if this works. In fact, it should probably work even better now, because you've got all the entity collision happening. I'd say this is pretty good. What do you think? The monostable is guess why the other time it didn't work without the repeater. No, this should work. Because two... Let's see. Whoops. The fact that it's only 2 dust, I think, matters. I think it kind of matters the distance, doesn't it? Ah, you may be right. Okay. Yes, I do mind Topaz. Let's try... I mean, now all we really need to do to change is this, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Just like that. Perfect. Would a solid-state monostable reset faster? Solid-state monostable reset faster. I'm trying to think about what a solid monostable looks like. But honestly, this is fine. I think this is perfect, actually. All right. Let's do it. Let's start this thing. Also, I need to just review here how to do this. Set block, stone button. 1, 2, 3. Just trying to remember how to do this. 4, 5. Okay, it's 5 is unpressed. And then what do? Double it? Is that how it works? 13, so if I set block stone button 13. That's surprising that it doesn't update. It used to update. Huh. Well, anyway, what we can do is take a repeater to there. Summon summon falling sand like 10 blocks up. Block ID Minecraft redstone block. I believe that's how you do it. Then time 1. I think that's how you do it, right? Whoops. Ah. Nope. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Oh, maybe it's just like this then. Yep, that's how you do it. Wow, the falling sand is actually causing quite a bit more lag than I was expecting. I mean, than it used to in 1.8. And this is positive X. Set block. And the positive X air. Alright, let's do it. This actually works extremely well. Check this out. Awesome. I think we've completed this creation here. All right. I think that's it. I may or may not be coming back for Deponia. We'll see. But thank you guys very much for joining me in this stream. Yeah. Once again, a reminder that all donations are going toward Wesley, the adventure map that Dragon014 and I are making. We're commissioning block models from Vanilla Burp, and as soon as we raise enough money, we can start work on the teaser. So the sooner we raise the money, the sooner you get the teaser. And yeah, it's going to be awesome, guys. So if you want to donate, please type !donate in the chat, and it'll show you how you can do that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will either catch you... Well, I'll catch you next time, but I may catch you in like 10-20 minutes. I'll let you know on the Discord chat and on Twitter.